1163 watt hours per mile. You climbing a mountain, Donnie? Goodness gracious. Look at that energy go.
35 miles an hour through here.
All right, confirmed. It's 52 and sunny out there today. I suspect if it's already 52, it's going to get to be a little warmer today than they predicted. They were predicting the high of 55, and it's just going on 10 o'clock in the morning. But we are in heavier traffic than Don was expecting for a day when we figured most people were off. And we are on our way up to the track, up to NC Car, to meet up with Kyle and do some fun stuff today. Yeah, more details coming a little later. Right now we have the Rocky Mount supercharger plugged in. We're going to charge on our way to the track. You know, it's a pretty day. Fancy meeting you here.
Thanks to Kyle, who encouraged me to be a little bit more forceful with it. You push straight down and it unclips these clips, and then you just pull this out.
Don wanted to get to the diagnostic port.
Because the diagnostic port is down here.
On the...
somewhere.
S and the X.
On the S and the X, that's right. And I have my cable right here.
And his ODB2.
And I got my ODB2 thing. And I paid my 10 bucks, and with my help of my wonderful wife, she got it all sorted out on mine.
If you ever download an app from Google Play Services and your phone malfunctions in the middle, go find the Google Play Services in your settings and clear the cache and clear the data and wait 5 minutes and you should be fixed.
Yeah, now the cable, I believe the cable, it's not, you know, it's a cable. I don't know what this is for. You know, is that the Ethernet thing, Kyle? Do you know?
Right, I think they can do certain CAN messages off of that.
Right, okay, well, this is the only one we got. Oh, nice clip, and it's got a nice
like
little...
that satisfying click sound.
It's got a nice little...
is from California.
Oh, wow. With the doggy.
All right, so where's the ODB2 thing? Yeah, I always love doing these things live on camera.
First time.
Rehearsal.
Nope.
You know, wiring up my house, wiring up superchargers.
Well, we don't rehearse here at, you know, the Don and Marianne.
It is what it is.
My Tesla Model X Journey show. We don't rehearse.
Right. No rehearsing. What was I doing?
You're bringing up the Scan My Tesla app.
Okay.
Don says it's now paired to his phone, the ODB2 thing.
Yeah, I had to go to the Bluetooth settings to do that. Now I'm coming over here and we're trying it again. ODB2 is the top one this time.
We are plugged in and supercharging, by the way.
Command set, filter, AC, getting charge totals, getting distance, 389 voltages of the battery voltage.
Wow.
So
look at that.
Hang on.
Look at that.
Let's see if I can.
So you're putting in 60 kilowatt to the battery.
Does that match what the screen says?
No.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah.
60 kilowatts, sure does.
All right, it does. Yes, that's right. But now I haven't.
The screen rounds, and that's more, you know, decimal point. But
you can pick a lot of things. This is just, it came up with this. So
right.
Andy wants me to pick
HP or something. Yeah.
Yeah, well here, let's look at the temps. Oh, battery inlet's 36, oh God, it's in Celsius. Oh,
no. Well, 36 is hot.
Yeah, the battery, I think Target used to be 32 degrees C for supercharging, and 50 is what, 50 degrees Celsius is ludicrous plus, like, let's get everything rocking and rolling.
Well, the minimum cell temperature is 58, the average is 58.9, and the max is 40.2 Celsius, so they're toasty. They're not hot. 40 is not hot.
Can you screenshot that screen?
Oh God, she listens to she's wanting me to.
Well, you're the Android guru.
I think it's power on in...
It's Android. I know how to do it on my iPhone.
Oh, that's to turn off the thing.
There you go.
Here.
So while we charge and while the guys are looking at the ODB2 thing, I am using my new Pivo device to take in this case, I think it's a 240 degree pano here at the supercharger. This thing does a lot of stuff. And the first thing I'm trying to master is the pano mode. Wow. So the Pivo is basically this little round device I have mounted to the top of the tripod, and it rotates the phone and then it says making magic on the device.
I would like to point one thing out while you're recording. If you can see this little donut mark here, I don't know if you can. I did that maybe a year and a half ago in a loaner Model S 85.
And it's still there. I can see it. It's a little windy today. It's not cold, but it is windy. I think Kyle has enough charge and he is headed on.
See you when you get up there, no rush.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. So one thing I just learned is that you can tighten the phone, but I'm very pleased that I can leave my phone in the case. And it's busy here at the supercharger this morning. Lots of cars in and out. Several 3s, the S that just went by. The sun is not my friend this morning. And also, you know, it's not going to do a great job if people and things are moving during the pano being taken, but you get the gist. So we're down to 39 kilowatts. Wow. Well, Don just did take the screenshot that shows just three things, one of which is the charging speed. Over there it's 38.2, I think, something close to that.
Right,
yeah, 38. Yeah, it's varying a little bit from minute to minute.
I assume the green means we are charging.
Right.
And the minus means we're, I guess, putting charging energy into the pack. I did, there is an all thing, and it gets down and shows you
a ton of stuff.
Yeah, well, it shows
louver settings and everything.
Yeah,
huh?
Well, it shows you the batteries differences.
Oh, cell imbalance or balance or whatever.
All that stuff, and it shows you the 96 cell that make up the battery pack.
Can you take a screenshot of that? Scroll back up a little bit and take one more screenshot for us.
Sure.
So Don put our little drawer back in. You know, most S and X owners have added a little drawer to their car, and you know, he said this device is meant to can just stay plugged in, and it's in there. Yeah. We're almost to the track, and Ruby just did that thing where she withdrew Don's ability to use autopilot. There's no circles up near the speed sign. This is not a timeout. This is just autopilot deciding to not be available. It had been a little while since we've seen it. We'll note that this time it's during the day.
Yeah.
But it beeped, it got red, and just, you know, threw control back to him. No way you could miss it.
Nope.
But inconvenient.
Yeah.
We are only 8 miles away from the track though, so hopefully it'll be back on for the drive home this afternoon, or poor Don, because it seems like every time he's behind the wheel and counting on autopilot or traffic aware cruise control is when we're losing it. Well, it only took about 3 or 4 minutes to come back this time, thank goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess 3 or 4 minutes and we probably would never even care. But that other night when Don had to drive home from wherever it was, we were from Charlotte Motor Speedway, and he almost had to drive home, I think all the way from Greensboro without assistance, that was frustrating.
It's kind of old school.
Yeah, she freaks out for a minute, oh well, but she freaks out for an hour and a half. Yeah, it's not so good. We're here. So this is the out of spec project car, right?
Right.
From one of your videos, I think that's what you called it.
That's right. This is our new project burnout machine.
And it's obviously electric, and it's not currently running. So Don was gonna peek at it. It does. It comes on for a minute, Kyle, but then it won't go, or?
Yeah, like you can drive it occasionally from here to maybe the front of the building, and it drives fine, and then it just dies completely, like it's running just on a minimal amount of battery. Charge, and then it just cuts.
The batteries are new, old?
New as of a year or less than a year.
Oh, wow. Well, wouldn't expect those to be an issue.
Hey, Ellie, did you get a new present? Did you get a new present? It's perfect for them because they love tug of war. So the battery box is under the seat.
Right.
Yep, this brings back memories, Donnie, from the old EV truck.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Don did find a loose wire.
No, that's wide open.
That's wide open?
Yeah. That's forward wide open. So that did do that fix that.
It did something, but they're trying to find the contactor. Is that what you're trying to find, Don?
There's it has to be a contactor for safety purposes. You cannot put that kind of current through the little switch here.
Yeah, probably. There we go.
Hey.
This looks like the pre-charge. That's probably what's clicking. No, that's not clicking. Oh, there's a little relay going here.
Hey, buddy, what are we going to do?
We're going to drive around the Smart.
That's right. You're going to get some driving practice in. I'm so excited. You got your learner's permit, right? Even though this isn't a state highway. So the guys put some more battery testing equipment on over here, and I guess this battery that's now missing from here on the end, it's totally dead, and it was pulling drain off of the other batteries while it was trying to charge up, so it couldn't never really charge up the pack. So next step is they'll replace that battery. So they have put the trailer hitch on the back of Ruby because we're gonna pull the Smart car around. So they got the old fire truck running. Kyle wanted Johnny to get to appreciate it.
Why don't you hop over and Mary, we'll meet you down
Okay, sounds good. Johnny's gonna get to go for a ride. That's cool. So what kind of truck is it? It's a, I mean, I know it's a fire truck, but
It's a Chevrolet.
a Chevrolet?
Retired National Guard service.
Okay.
We gutted it. It had a generator and air compressor and all those things. We gutted it and put the dry powder extinguisher and the water extinguisher, the pump, and jaws of light. And
How much water will it hold?
120 gallons.
120 gallons. That's quite cool.
It is. It is.
Hey, buddy. That's what I like. I love that smiling face.
See you later.
Bye.
Mom, it's a roll window.
It's a roll window. Oh, it's a crank. I don't think he's ever seen that in his lifetime.
I have.
First one?
Nope, not my first one. I'll explain later.
Okay. So there you can see the water bladder inside. That makes a lot of sense now. And you said it's got jaws of life in here too? On the side? Oh wow, sure do. I take it you did some special training to, yeah, wow.
But I actually hire for our events.
Right,
I hire education certified firefighters.
sure.
I'm not able to do it all myself, so I bring somebody in, and just that's all they do. They just stand by.
I think it's close now.
Yeah.
And then the big one is
And then the big ones are there.
So Kyle is recording a 1 lap with the smart car for out of spec. Well, for 1 lap. Yes. Hey Ruby, she's got GoPros on her. Kyle's taking her for a ride. You know, if he's going to record a 1 lap, he's got to, you know, follow the standards, make it precise, do what he does.
What it is, liquid cooled, and it can kick on the air conditioning compressor to cool it down. Yeah, I got one.
So it's time to set up the towing. They had already installed the towing on Ruby.
Alright, so I'm going to grab the tow hook, which if I remember correctly, is underneath the floor over here somewhere. If I remember correctly, which I think I do.
So Don bought the Mega Strap. How many thousands of pounds is this one rated for?
30,000?
30,000. I think that can handle the Smart.
I think so. I got a small little D-ring, you know, here to hook it up to this car.
Okay.
I have a screwdriver right
Yep,
here.
that's exactly what I need.
Yeah.
Alright, perfect.
Kyle is GoProing it up.
GoProing it up.
And see, Kyle has his pretty assistant. Just like Donnie has his pretty assistant.
Yeah.
I don't want this to come loose, actually.
So we're getting some tension on the line here. probably going to have to twist it out straight, although it is. Perfect. We're going to tow the Smart. At what speed do you think we should see if it's working? And then we'll go from there.
And I'm assuming you can modulate your accelerator and that will do the regen a little bit? Is that so?
And we're off.
This feels like a pretty good speed to me. Let's hold this for a second. Okay. Let's try 30 miles per hour now.
Okay.
Alright, let's try a little bit more than this.
Alright.
There's 20.
But let's see if we can bring the speed up to, I don't know, 25 consistently.
Alright. Alright.
Kyle said that charge is going into the battery. I missed the details, but the important thing is it's working. It is charging the car.
Good around here.
Yeah, this is probably the right speed around here. That one.
Johnny's loving his walkie-talkie job. So we're on the last big curve here. And the one where you really can floor it, except for...
Increase speed to 40.
Alright, roger.
Except that, of course, we are towing.
Alright, let's try 45.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Well, we didn't think about that. I suppose we could have put it in trailer mode ourselves to begin with. You can feel them back there. There's like a drag.
Says you can feel it back there.
Yeah,
Feel you guys back there.
Yeah, the tug and
Yeah, I was just putting my foot on the brake a little bit more to see if I can get more regen out of it. I'm sorry.
that's all right. I mean, it's not
He
causing.
said it's fine.
Yeah. It doesn't feel unstable.
Can probably try for 30 through here, I think.
Alright, 30 confirmed.
Wow, look at all of that energy Ruby's transferring from our car to your car. So Ruby's at 850 watt hours per mile right now. And we have plugged in the Rocky Mount supercharger just so we make sure that, you know, we got enough to get there, which we do. Have plenty to get there.
Any of that?
1163 watt hours per mile. You climbing a mountain, Donnie? Goodness gracious, look at that energy go.
35 miles an hour through here.
Alright, confirmed.
Wow. 1189, can we see 1200 watt hours per mile? Come on, Donnie. I told Don that we're just going to tell folks he ripped it on the tail of the dragon today.
Right,
and that's our story, and we stand by it.
In fact, I will go out on a limb and say nobody in a P100, in a 100D Model X will average 1200 watt hours per mile around that track. Nobody else.
That sounds like a challenge.
Yeah. If you can make it go average 1200 watts for 3 laps.
Kyle said they did end up using nearly the identical energy they put in back out on the 3 laps.
Okay guys, it's Kyle. We're going for a ride with Johnny in Ruby, the Model X. It's actually your Model X. So let's put seatbelts on and we'll do 1 lap of the track at moderate speed and you should be totally fine.
Yep.
So, foot on the brake to start it, and then we'll have to put in the code, which I'll hide. You can look at my face while we enter the code. Good. Into D. We'll need some air conditioning. And just drive it normally. I mean, it should be easier than a normal road because you won't have to deal with any other cars. Yeah, we can go like, I don't know, 30 miles an hour or so through here, I would say. It's totally up to you. We are on a racetrack and there is no one around. So drive at your desired speed. Is this the first time you've driven on the track?
So Kyle is in the passenger seat and Johnny is in the driver's seat. We really wanted Johnny to get a chance driving to say he drove a Tesla. I feel sure he's up to it. Don felt sure he was, and I knew Big Brother Kyle would do an excellent job with him. He's going to have the bug now. I'm going to be in trouble.
Well, if you drive the Tesla.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Don, can I have the key fob?
Johnny is ripping around the track here. We're going around the tire shredder, doing a fantastic job. We are actually doing super smooth driving. We're going to aim for that little red dot and get pretty close to it, and that is our end of that corner. Perfect. So we're going to stay wide right over these skid marks, and then we're going to start turning in now. So turn, and we're going to aim for this red dot all the way over here. There you go. Get a little closer to it, a little closer. There you go. And then we're going to aim for those cones back on the left. It's just kind of following cone to cone to cone. Once we get to that second cone, you'll start turning in here. Aim for this red dot on the corner. Get in. And then put your foot down a little bit. We're going to pick up the pace. There you go. Whoa, that sun is bright.
So here comes Johnny through that S-curve. We told Kyle to take him as far as they felt comfortable. That could have been 50 feet or that could be a full lap. And you know what? I think they're going to make a full lap. Doing so good, Johnny.
There we go. So we're going to aim for this cone all the way here on the end. And then once we get to that cone, you're going to turn the wheel pretty hard to the right. There you go. Perfect. Now hang the inside line right here until we touch this red dot. So keep turning, and then aim all the way for track out. And now, if you would like to, you can just floor it if you are comfortable. There's nothing that will happen here. There we go. Awesome. And then you can start regenning now, and we'll pull into the pits. So you can lift off all together. Perfect. And then you can pull in right over to the left of the Smart. Nicely done, sir. That was awesome. And this is great.
I don't want to distract him, but he did make the full lap. I am so impressed. I hope his little smile is just as happy as it can be. That is so cool. Mom's smile is ear to ear. How'd that go?
It went well, I think.
I thought it went great from my vantage point. So you go with that.
Now, buddy. I get to drive the
Sam, let you drive the fire truck back to the building.
All right, well, let's do that.
All right, cool. Yep. Thanks, Sam.
Dreams being made, one car at a time.
Well, you got to get this.
Smart car could use some of these off-road trails.
Yeah, I had Johnny do a little bump. Johnny is at the wheel in the fire truck. Hopefully he doesn't see me. He doesn't want me to make him nervous. Mom's waving, Mom's smiling. Sam is doing a great job mentoring.
Those good spins on the die.
Yes.
Fire engine truck boy.
How was it, Johnny?
It was different.
Is that your first diesel drive?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, way cool. That is too cute. So Blue has learned how to put the ball back in the launcher and relaunch it all on his own. No human required. Blue down. Oh. He's like, I don't want to hurt anything, Mom. I know where it is, but I'm a gentle boy, a gentle giant.
Blue.
Bucket, Blue.
Blue.
Bucket. You should move over, Johnny.
Down, go down.
You don't want it to hit you in the face, buddy. It does go up pretty high, okay. Whoops.
Oh no.
Aw, Blue is such a good boy.
Here, in the bucket, leave it. Down, leave it.
Down.
Down.
Blue down. Blue down.
Blue down.
Down.
Well, I have a feeling it would only hit him in the face one time and he would always get out of the way after that.
That's cool.
It is cool. Kyle recording one last clip with Ruby from the Out of Spec editing studio. We're here supercharging in Rocky Mount, about to head on our trip. And this is the new way Don rolls at the supercharger. He watches Ruby charge on the Scan My Tesla app.
Yeah. You know, you can see all the stuff, state of charge and the charge rate. It gives you, you know, a lot of the numbers and stuff like that. So I like it. You know, I like all the numbers and the bits and the bytes and stuff. We're basically letting it buffer up a little bit. We'll probably leave at 25% when it says we'll have 25% when we arrive at the destination, but that's not
our final destination. We got a couple stops.
Got us a couple stops from there, and I think 25% will do us just fine. So we're not going to be here much longer.